In this video, I'm going to show you what items sold on Amazon in the month of February with the highest ROI and sales price. So let's take a look. Hi, I'm Matt the ResellChamp. I'm a full-time e-commerce seller selling on Amazon and eBay. I thought it would be good to show you what items, high profit items, are selling for me on Amazon so you could keep an eye out for these yourself when you're outsourcing. Now, I sold over 2,000 items on Amazon this last month. Most of those are online arbitrage items or wholesale items, but many of them are items that I find out at thrift stores, yard sales, and even on Facebook Marketplace when I'm sourcing there. In those areas, thrift stores, yard sales, and Facebook Marketplace are where I see the highest ROI and sales generally for my sales price. So I'm going to start at the lowest and work my way up to the highest. I've got over 20 of these. I think it's like 28. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each one. I'm going to show you what the item is, what it sold for, and how much I paid for it, so you can get an idea. So let's start with the first one is this ABBA You Can Dance Wii video game. This only sold for $33.99, but for a used video game, that's pretty good. And I only paid generally a couple dollars. This actually came in a lot that I bought off of Facebook Marketplace that had a Wii, actual Wii console in it with controllers and games. And so I pulled this. I only paid like $40 for that whole, that whole Wii lot. And I was able to sell this Wii game for $33. That's actually pretty good. These Wii games used generally don't sell. Most Wii games are going to be in the $10 to $15 resale range used. So keep your eye out for this ABBA You Can Dance, because even used, it sold for $33.99. I only had a little bit into it as a buy cost. All right, next, we're going to jump up to $39. This was a Monopoly Millionaire game. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll notice I did a board game haul, which I bought over 100 board games from this one person. I paid about, on average, $3, I believe, on these board games. This one was new, and it sold for $39. Not bad for a $3 investment. It did take a while to sell. I don't have the date on here, but I'll take the $39 sale on that. All right, $39.95 is the next one. Now this is a DVD. A lot of these 28 sales are DVDs. And again, if you'll go back and watch some of my previous videos, you'll see that I had a huge mega DVD haul. I want to say it was over 4,000 DVDs, most of them new. And this one, Madman, did sell for $39.95. You may be thinking, okay, DVDs are cheap on Amazon, less than $10. Well, yes, a lot of the new ones that come out are generally pretty inexpensive, and Amazon sells them for pretty cheap, sometimes even like $4.99. These are mostly discontinued. Again, so it's easy to, when you're at a yard sale, thrift store, whatever, pull out your phone with your Amazon seller app on there and scan it, and you can see what new ones are. Used ones, I wouldn't spend a lot of time on used DVDs. They generally will not sell for much, but anything new in package, it's worth scanning. So that one was the not the lowest price. It's the lowest price DVD I'm going to show you that sold. I sold a ton more, anywhere from $10 and up to this $40 price range. I'm just not going to show them here. I had too many items to show you. All right, next is this Naked in New York, $39.99. Again, this is going to be a discontinued DVD, sold for $39.99. Here's another DVD, $41, Red Rock West. It's from 1993. So again, this would be one that's been out of print, and Amazon is not selling. So I was able to sell it there. Next DVD, another DVD, $41.93. Harry Tracy, The Last of the Wild Bunch. Again, keep your eye out for these. Now, I know most new sellers and a lot of sellers are restricted on DVDs on Amazon, but that doesn't mean you can't sell them on eBay. I am selling DVDs on eBay myself. A lot of the ones that didn't make sense to sell on Amazon, I put on eBay. Generally, as a rule of thumb, you will get more for a DVD on Amazon than you will on eBay, but even still, if it's 40 something dollars on Amazon, good chance it's going to be at least $20 to $30 on eBay. So well worth picking up for a couple dollars at a yard sale or thrift store. Another DVD, $44.95. This is Tom Thumb from 2000. All of these are going to be new at this price point. Not Without My Daughter, $44.95. Another DVD. The Assassination Bureau, $44.99, another DVD from 2004. All right, finally I wanted to go through those, but here's one that's not a DVD. This was it is a Honeywell home reprogrammable thermostat, sold for $47.40. I did pay up for this. I paid $10. I got this at a yard sale. This was actually an estate sale. I remembered I didn't find a lot at this estate sale. I listed this on February 3rd. So this sold in less than 30 days, which is great for Amazon. It means I paid no kind of storage fees at all. So if this sold between February and March. So this did sell in that 30-day window. So very happy to see that for that sale. Next is probably another DVD. It is $47.44 for a DVD flashback from 2002. Here's one for $47.98. This is TCM Greatest Classics Legends with Barbara Stanwyck in it at $47.98. The Dark Backwards. Here's another DVD, $48.50. Again from 2007. All of these are going to be discontinued. Eye of the Needle, $48.94. So you can see the amount of these DVDs that I'm selling in the $40 to $50 price range is awesome. Again, the buy cost I have on these, if you go back and watch my haul video, I want to say it was either 30 or 60 cents. I believe it was 30. I'm having a hard time remembering. Even at 60 cents, obviously, at $48.94, I'm pretty happy with a sale. $49.79 SNL, The Best of Gilda Radner from 2005. All right, and that does it for all the under $50 sales. Now we're going up $50 and up. And again, I'm still in DVD, so I still have DVDs selling for over $50. Here's one that was $52.74, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from 1932. The original in 1941. The DVD came out in 2004. All right, here's one that's just shocking to me. The Christmas Card. This is a Hallmark movie DVD from 2007, sold for $54.44. This movie, you know what? This actually was not from a DVD haul. I can look at the SKU on this. I can see I bought this from a consignment store for $4. I did pay up $4.30 for this movie, and it sold for $44.44. Now I bought this back in 2018, so this one sat for a long time, but it sold in the month of February. It's a Christmas movie. I would have thought this would have sold October, November, or even December, but no, it sold in February for $54.44. So Christmas does sell all year round. Now this did take over 2 years, actually right at 3 years, because it listed March of 2018. So it took 3 years. Now, yes, I did pay storage fees on this that entire time. I paid long-term storage fees on it. Again, it's the DVD. So it's this big. It's 4 ounces, super small. I can't imagine the fees were probably like 10 cents or something like that on a monthly basis, maybe. So I still made a profit on that. But I did notice that. That's kind of nice to see. Ball of Fire DVD. Here's another DVD sale, $58.99. Pretty big sale. This one did come from that haul, the DVD haul, where I had a buy cost of like under $1 on these. All right, finally, something besides a DVD. Those DVD sales are nice, but it's fun to see some other stuff. So I wanted to, so you're not just looking for DVDs. Here is a Plantronics Bluetooth headset. Now this I want to say was new or like new in the box. I did have a $5 buy cost on this. I believe this came from a electronics buy lot. So I bought on Facebook Marketplace. This was not in there long. I listed this back in December. So less than 2 or 3 months. It was super small, so minimal storage fees. I assigned a buy cost of $5. I want to say I bought this lot of not DVDs, electronics. And I don't remember what I paid. It wasn't a lot, somewhere less than $50. And this was in the box of electronics. And I was able to sell it for $59.99 on Amazon. That's a pretty good score. So keep your eye out for Bluetooth headsets, which sell pretty well on Amazon. Yay, another non-DVD item. Now this one actually, I want to show you, not everything sells and then you don't have to worry about it again. This one actually was refunded. So this is a Fisher-Price Nickelodeon Dora and Friends. I did get this at a thrift store back in December. I did pay $15 for it. Actually, I say thrift store. This actually came from a antique mall. I remember buying this. I paid up for it $15. It sold for $64.23 plus tax. This did get refunded. I have not had this come back to me yet, so it's been a recent refund. So I'll be curious to see. This was in new condition, so I'll be curious to see how it comes back to me. Hopefully it doesn't come back in a mess, because people can return stuff to you on Amazon in used condition after they buy it in new condition, and they won't, you can't get your money back. On eBay, it's a little different. You have more leeway with your customers where you can give them less of a refund if they send something back to you used that you sold new. Unfortunately, this one did get returned, so we'll see. Sometimes returns, if they come back in new condition, Amazon will just resell it again, which is ideal. But many times, if they are not in new condition, they will end up coming back to me, and then I have to I will either put this over on eBay if it's not in sellable condition, or I will send it back into Amazon to sell. All right, now this one is great. I love this score. This is a Sony mini disc, brand new. I bought these off of Facebook Marketplace with a mini DVD player. So this guy listed, it was from a church, he listed a mini DVD, a mini disc, Sony mini disc player. And he listed it for $40. And he said he had some other discs to go with it and stuff. So when I get there, I buy the Sony mini disc player, which is on its way in right now. It took me longer to get that sent in than these others. But he said he had these 4 brand new unopened packs of these mini disc players. This sold for $78.78. I bought all 4 of them from him for $20. I've already sold 2 of them. So I was able to get 4 of these, again, for $20, and I already sold 2 of them for $78.78. So they have sold pretty quickly. These were sent in. This was sent in, listed February 16th, and so in less than 2 weeks it sold. I sold 2 of them in that 2-week period, and the others I'm assuming will sell in the next couple weeks. All right, now this item is pretty cool. I found this at that same antique mall where I got that Dora one that was returned. This one I paid up for it. I paid $24, but I sold it for $95.49. This is a Micro Machines Star Trek limited edition collector set. Now this had a really high sales rank on Amazon. So I was a little iffy on buying it. I want to say it was over 500,000, but there weren't a lot of sellers, and I felt like it would sell. I bought this back in January, and it did sell in less than a month. So even the high-ranked items will sell. Pretty decent profit on that. I would have doubled, maybe even tripled my money on that. All right, so now we are into the over $100 items. So I have 6 left to show you. All of these are over $100 sales on Amazon in the month of February. This one's kind of over 100. It's kind of a cheat because there was a 2. So they bought 2 54.74. So these are Memorex LightScribe DVD-Rs 20 packs. The reason these are so highly sought after is the LightScribe that's built into them. I don't know a lot about it, but I do love blank media, and that's what these were, brand new. I got these as part of a electronics buy lot that I bought on Facebook Marketplace. I assigned a value of a couple dollars to them. I didn't have a lot of money invested in them. Both of them sold for $54.74 each. It's a $109 sale on Amazon. All right, Wii's. I've been selling a lot of Wii's during the pandemic, and generally I pick these up for $40 or less. This one I got for $20 off of Facebook Marketplace, and I got it and the Wii Sports game. So I was able to do a combination of the Wii Sports game. Now that game is a bolo. The Wii Sports game will sell by itself for $20 to $30 on Amazon or eBay. So if you see that Wii Sports game, pick it up. Also, you can bundle it with a Wii and sell it and get a higher price for the combo. And this sold for $119.98. It's a white version of the Wii console. I put, the Wii consoles, when I sell them, it has the power adapter, all the cables with it, one controller and a nunchuck, and then I included the Wii Sports game with this one, sold for $119.98. Again, not bad for a $20 investment. I would have got this off of Facebook Marketplace. All right, so that is the 5th highest sale, over $100. I now have 4 left. Number 4, $149.99, Toshiba DVD player. Now it says player. This would have been a burner because DVD players don't sell for that. So this would have been a DVD burner. And I paid $9.99 at a thrift store in December, on December 5th, and it sold in February. So 2 months it took to sell, and it sold for $149.99. And actually the shipping the person paid for on this was $44.37. So the total with tax the person paid is $233 for this. So DVD recorders, keep your eye out for them. They generally will sell for over $100. So if you can get it for 10, 15, even 20 would probably be the max I would pay for a DVD burner. They are nice to pick up. Again, generally Amazon, they'll sell a little better than eBay. You have to be careful with Amazon. I sell a lot of electronics on Amazon. And the problem is that people will return them very quick on Amazon. They return them all the time. eBay, not so much. So you will get less on eBay, but the chance of it coming back to you as a return are much lower. So on Amazon, when you're listing electronics, what I do, and I learned my lesson on this, is I always take a picture of the serial number and I describe on the listing, on the description, I put that the serial number has been recorded so that if somebody wants to return it, they generally they know that I'm going to report it if they return the wrong item back to me. This happens a lot. So what they'll not only do a return, but they'll return a different player back to you that's broken or damaged. So they'll take your item, they'll buy it, replace it, their broken item, and send you back their broken item. So be very careful about that. But I do record the serial numbers on those. You want to make sure you do that to protect yourself from that happening. All right, $149.99, that's a nice sale, but it's not the best sale. I still had 3 more sales that were better than the $149.99, so let's take a look. The next one, believe it or not, is a DVD. I sold a DVD for $149.99 on Amazon. Out of the blue, $19.99. That is a crazy. So the buy cost on this was 30 cents. 30 cents for this mega haul that I got of 4,000 out of print DVDs. $149.99. So that is awesome. Good to see. I mean, it's incredible that I'm looking at this right now and I'm seeing that, yes, actually this one $149.99, has a refund on it. So the person bought this and then refunded it. My guess is that I'm going to get back a used DVD, which means the value on that is going to be like, because new is really good, but on used ones, they generally the value really tanks. So this one, I don't know. I haven't got it back yet. Chances are I'm going to get this back. It sold for $149.99, which is insane, but they did refund it. So that means I'm probably going to get back a opened DVD. I will try to fight that probably with Amazon. I don't know how much success I'll have with it, but unfortunately, that does happen. Refunds are rampant on Amazon. All right. I do have 2 left. These 2 are not refunded as of yet. But they are really huge scores. So that's part of that same DVD buy lot I got from Facebook Marketplace. I also bought a bunch of vinyl from this lady. Now the vinyl, I was at 60 cents buy cost on the vinyl. This vinyl sold for $189.95. I can't even pronounce it. It's Linda Ronstadt. I know who that is. The vinyl is in a foreign language, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. It does appear to be Spanish. And it sold on Amazon for $189.95. Now, I have sold a couple of those vinyls, really good sales on Amazon, just a handful. One was Phantom of the Opera, off the top of my head, and then I sold a Beatles for like $50 on eBay. So I have put a couple of them on eBay and sold them. I've only sold a handful on Amazon, but this was a huge one, $189.95. Vinyl sale. So this was a Spanish language. I believe it was new. Most of the vinyl I got was sealed, but it had like cutouts, promo cuts on them. In that case, I would have listed it as used like new and put that it had a promo cut. But keep your eye out for some vinyl. This particular one was Linda Ronstadt in a foreign language and sold for $189.95. Last but not least, my biggest sale for the month of February, my highest price, biggest ROI, was a George Foreman grill. I picked this up at a yard sale on February 3rd for $10. $10, and it sold for $222.76. And this was not new. It was in the box, but it was not new. It had all the box, the packaging, it was like new condition, basically. And $222 for George Foreman grills. So if you are not looking out for George Foreman grills, I suggest you start looking for those. This one, they don't normally sell for that high, $222, but that was a very nice sale. So yes, you can sell used thrifted items on Amazon and get a really nice return on them. So keep your eye out. These are some over 20 different items that I got. A lot of them were DVDs. Again, returns happen on Amazon, so that is something you'll have to deal with. But yes, you can sell for a nice profit on Amazon. These are all FBA. None of these were fulfilled by merchant, meaning I sent all these items into Amazon, and when people bought them, Amazon shipped it. They did the money part. They shipped it out. They did all the customer service. I didn't have to do anything. These just sold, while I was outsourcing and looking for other items. So thank you so much for joining me. If you have not already, like and subscribe. I'm going to do a video like this once a month. So you'll do another one in April for the month of March for the highest selling items that I sold on Amazon. So these are all BOLOs. You can keep an eye out for sealed DVDs that are out of print, George Foreman grills, thermostats, old toys, Star Trek, Micro Machine toys, and on and on. So keep your eye out for those, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.